My little tattletales, listen, as we know, the wedding of the century, at least one of them, is upon us. Kourtney is right now in Italy getting married. The fashions are chef's kiss. I really do hope she goes for goth bride. If you haven't seen the pictures, go watch my other video. The link will be down below, or just check it's the last upload I did. Y'all, let's get into this. But the one thing we have to address are the really creepy and weird rumors going around about Kourtney, Travis, and Kim, basically saying Kim was his first choice, Kourtney was his sloppy sections, and how all this mess came to be. Y'all, I pulled up the receipt.
Hey everybody, really quick, this is Future Tisa here. Happy Sunday, everyone. Listen, these aren't rumors. There is evidence. It comes out of Travis's own mouth. The daughter says they're lying, ada. The thing is, y'all, keep this in mind. If you haven't seen my old video, go watch it. I do think that this is all being brought up now because Kim is so overwhelmed with jealousy. She just wants to steal Kourtney's shine by any means necessary, y'all. This is sick. And sadly enough, it seems like there might be some truth to it. But listen to the evidence and let me know what y'all think. Anyway, Future Tisa out. Go ahead and see what you guys think about this.
I found the stuff from Travis's book. I found that Travis's daughter, Alabama, this is her right here, the blonde right there. That's his son, Landon. This is, of course, I love Kourtney's vibe about goth, the bride of Dracula. That's right. You better get some Transylvania realness. But anyway, the daughter came out and said, don't believe my mom because she ain't always right. Y'all, let's get into this. Before we do, hit that like, subscribe button. And also, if you want to see an in-depth version of the fashion show, go on and look at some of the other videos on my channel. Let's go. Okay, so y'all, let's look at this right here. Right? Seemingly happy times. A lot of people said that Travis's ex, Shayna Mulker, this is her, was salty mad about the fact that he's actually moved on and got married. However, she had a different version of things. She said literally, right? I don't have any energy for hate. I either love you, wish you well, or hope you heal. Now, when I read that, I was like, okay, we know. You better not still love that man. Second of all, hope he heals. Heals from what? Is he a bitter Betty? Or wish you well. Let's hope that she's just wishing him well. However, you guys, there's a lot of things that we need to get into because the receipts have spoken, right? Shanna was the one, or Shona. Is it Shona or Shanna? Let's call her Shanna. Shona Mulker, right? She literally was the one that actually brought this to life. She said, now I'm going to bring you excerpts from Travis's book where he admits to having a crush on Kim. But said nothing ever happened. Shannon was the one that blew the house of cards down and said, absolutely it happened. And as a matter of fact, that's why our marriage ended. She said in part of a lengthy text that was seemingly read by Shayna, she said, I divorced Travis because I caught him having an affair with Kim. Now he's in love with her sister. It's all gross. And I'm the bad guy? Okay, listen, I can feel her on that. You're like, wait a second. You was the one cheating on me. Now you're sleeping with her sister, engaged to her, and I'm the bad guy? But listen, some people believed her. Some people didn't. But it seems like the person that gave her the smoking gun, right, was actually Travis. More importantly, even though Travis says they never messed around, get this. Travis ultimately ended up again reuniting with Shayna. If you didn't know, they separated, got back together. They had an on and off relationship, but found himself still really wanting to see Kim, which allegedly led to a run-in between the two women. Oh, it's not over. Shayna caught wind of what was going on. She poured a drink on Kim at a party thrown by Carmen Electra. This is so 90s, early 2000s. Shayna pouring water on Kim's hair, and it was at a party by Carmen Electra. Okay, right? This is what Travis himself said. He said, I felt terrible, but he insisted that things never got physical between him and Kim. He said, Kim and I never touched each other. It just wasn't meant to be. Now, here's the thing. It wasn't for lack of Travis doing everything he could. Kim backed him up for the assist, where she literally did a Q&A on her Insta story. This is a while back. And somebody said, did you hook up with Travis Barker? She said, no. False narrative. We've been friends for years and I'm so happy for him and Kourt. Now, first of all, Kim, why would you put this on your Instagram feed when you know that drawing attention to things brings more publicity? Second of all, Kim, you said Kanye was a friend. You said Reggie was a friend when you were dating Ray J. You know, who was it? Pete was a friend when you were married to Kanye. You always have your people on the side waiting as friends. And then I guess they turn to lovers. To me, I don't know. It's giving a little hate. It's giving a little hate on Kourtney. But you know what? I made a video about Kim's jealousy about that and pulled the receipts. Go ahead and watch that video if you want to see that. Now, anyway, here's how Travis said it went down. We all checked into our hotels. This is when Kim was with Paris Hilton. She was her assistant closet organizer. And Travis was their friends. They all went to, he was dating Paris. And they all went to Amsterdam, I think, for a show just to hang out. Now, interesting enough, well, let's get to this, right? He said, we all checked into our hotel and then rented bicycles and rode all over Amsterdam. And that's what you do there. It was me, little Kris, my drum tech, Daniel, Paris, and Kim. We all got high as a kite at a coffee shop. Remember that. Then we rode over to the Absence Bar and then the Red Light District. Okay, listen. He said they got high as a kite. Now, Kim is always getting something in order to explain what happened with Ray J, what happened with her first husband, this and that. According to Kim, we know what happens when she gets high as a kite. I'm just saying, to me, Shannon's accusations and her pouring water on Kim's head is looking a little bit more credible. But let's get into this, right? She also modeled for Travis Barker with the famous Stars and Straps, right? Clothing line in 2008. And you guys, I wish I could optimize this because this was Kim's original-ish body and face. At this point, she'd only had a rhinoplasty, and I don't think that she had any of the body augmentation. So this is her original body. Look upon it, y'all. Look upon it. Travis went on to say, this is in his memoir. He's the one that said that Shannon literally dropped water on top of him, poured a drink on Kim's head. Woo! He said, we were around each other a lot. We used her in an ad campaign for Famous. She came to my house and went swimming. We watched the 4th of July fireworks together. I go visit her and her family at their clothing store. We'd be really sweet around each other, like little kids. And when we were apart, she'd call me and say, I want to see you again. And I'd say, me too. Let me tell you something. First of all, Travis, you can't be this naive. She ran an old school hustle against you. Every girl is putting out, but she realizes she can get what she wants out of you without even putting a down payment down. Travis, you got hustled, but isn't it odd that you used to visit her at the store and the whole family knew you? So Kourtney saw you lusting and chasing after her sister. Now, whether or not anything went down, fine. But Travis, oh, this is weird. But all I can say is maybe this happened so long ago, everybody was pretty much friends. He then says that it was weird how he wanted to be nothing but a gentleman to Kim, despite her tape. As he recalled innocent dinner and lunch dates. He even spent time with her family and used her as a model, as we know. Travis, we got more. He said, I had a crush on her and we were flirtatious, but nothing ever happened. She was so kind and polite. I always felt like being a perfect gentleman around her. It was a trip. When I see her, I give her a hug and I wish her the best. And there's no awkwardness because God knows when you hook up, ish gets awkward. The funny thing is, Travis, Shayna swears you had an affair with her when you guys hooked up, over a decade ago? And life has moved on. Kim has 4 kids. Kourtney has 3 kids. You have your 3 kids. Life just changed. So I don't think this would be the awkwardness of hooking up with someone that you just hooked up with last week. But I do have to say, there are some things that draw doubt on Shayna's story about whether him and Kim actually did the do. Who is the person that is defending her dad's honor more than anyone? His own daughter, Alabama, right? Now, In Alabama, the lengthy text exchange was when she was talking about her mother. She said, everybody thinks my mother is amazing. Matthew is nothing but awful to her. Not only that, but he cheats on her. That's Shanna's current husband. My mom has never completely been in my life. Can you guys stop painting her out to be an amazing mom? Did your moms ask to see you on Mother's Day? Because mine didn't. I'm done keeping it a secret. Reality shows. Why is this important? Because if you didn't know, Kourtney and Travis share a common nexus in the fact that both of their exes, Scott and Shayna, literally had long-term substance abuse problems. I do think that's actually what drew them together, because they understood those decades and years of hurt, trying to hold a family together, trying to be a good father. By all accounts, Travis is a stand-up father. By all accounts, Kourtney is a loving and doting mother. However, this is saying that if you listen to Alabama, don't believe my mom, because my mom be lying. She literally said that. She said, I can't compete with the kids whose father doesn't encourage relationships with their own mother and purposely tries to alienate them away. Now, again, whenever I hear a parent complaining that the other person is trying to alienate the kids away, I automatically roll my eyes and say, you must be the problem. Because let me tell you something. I don't care if you are a man or a woman. Kids love their parents. And even if they're angry at you, even if they have an attitude with you, even if they won't see you, you put in the time, you put in the work, you make their little hearts open up to you again. I don't care. You make their little hearts open up to you again. It don't matter how many days, weeks, months, years it takes. It is your responsibility as the person that created that life to make it right. And to hear another person say, oh no, you don't understand. The father alienates me. Why is that? Because you were drug addicted and you kept coming in and out the life, and you literally are mad that the parent didn't encourage them to keep having their little hearts open to you while you were flaky in and out of their life. You know what I'm saying? Anyway, I do think, right? She goes off on a rant. That doesn't matter. Listen, I do want to say this. Kourtney and Travis seem super happy. This is the happiest I've ever seen Kourtney. Travis, in his Architectural Digest interview, seems like a really stand-up guy. I will say this though. Is there any truth that him and Kim ever slept together? No, because I think Kim was actually hustling Travis from the beginning. Is it weird that you are now desperately in love with a man who obsessively chased after your sister? To me, it is. But again, it happened so long ago, maybe everybody's a different person. We know Kim's a different person because she looks completely different, but maybe everybody is in different places, different persons. Regardless, Kourtney and Travis are out of their minds in love. And you know what? I wish them well. If you want to see more video of them arriving in Italy, let me know. I did do a fashion layout, whatever. Just go check my channel for my other videos, and I will talk to you later. Bye.